All right, everybody. Here with Yugioh. He just won locals of what deck, sir?
Despia.
All right, let's see the profile, man. You know everybody been waiting for us. So.
Yeah, man. This my new homie right here. Albert, just the Despia. I only play 2. Y'all will see why. 3 is just too much. I keep it simple. I play 2 tragedies. Tragedy is a busted card. When it's sent off any card effect from the hand, if it's sent by card effect, you can just add a Despia monster. Y'all will see why it's so busted. The one-ofs of the Despias, I play 1 comedy, 1 Al Libium, and 1 dramaturge. I'm going to continue to play dramaturge because it's a big body, plus it negates. Some people play 2 Al Libiums. He busted too. He special summons fusions from the banner zone. So that's stupid busted. I play the 2 Fallen, the Albaz. Can't beat the deck without Albaz.
But you say you come on weekends, right? Sometimes?
Yeah. I play 3 branded fusions. This card is busted. It's just like Shadal Fusion, but for Despia. So who I was saying is Albaz and Tragedy to make Lebellion. And y'all will see the interactions with that to prevent y'all from getting Gamma and Ghost build. I played 3 patchworks. This the spice tech that I got with 2 Edgem chains and 2 polys. This came in very good handy to me also because I made 2 masquerades on a person that was playing base, so they had to pay 1,200 life points. Plus, when I branded in red, I banished the masquerade but brought back my Ice Jade, and he scooped. Because after I brought out Chimera, I pretty much just blew up his board and then just summoned Ice Jade. That's a 1-2 punch is powerful, yeah. Eyes of the Hand Tribes, I only played 2 Vela, 2 Ash, 2 Bill. And y'all will see why my hand traps is at 2s.
The only thing I'm testing different today is this.
Can't play the deck without this. Brand opening. This card ducks, Droll, and Lockbird if you go second. Draw phase, activate the card, pitch a tragedy, and then you could chainlink 1 Albert, chainlink 2 tragedy. It's busted. Board breaker. Forbidden droplets in Super Poly. These 2 cards is amazing also. I stopped myself from getting Scythe Lock with this one, round 1, and then I was able to summon, you will see that's about extra deck. 2 branded in red. All you need is 2. The game shouldn't last that long. You bring out Big Boy Chimera. That should be the end she wrote right there. My spice right here, cross out Designator. That's why I play the hand trap ratio I play. And I play the hand traps that hurt. Usually it'd be the Ghost Bells and the Veilers that hurt this deck. So if you cross out, hit the Ghost Bell and the Veiler, your Lebellion is still resolved. Unless you don't have Comedy engraved. You have Comedy engraved. If they Veiler you, you can chain Comedy to tribute the Lebellion for cost, and he'll summon himself to the field, and Lebellion will resolve to shuffle himself and outbuys into the deck to bring out Ice Jade. Then I played a 1 card battle grade. This card should come back to at least 2.
I agree.
Especially if they don't do nothing with Scythe. Then I played a 1 of the branded Theater and Foolish Burial. Theater will always be a good card for this deck. You can fusion summon out your hand and field, that's busted. And you can fusion summon to anything, so it make your brick cards like Dark Magician and Red Eyes unbreakable because you can just fusion summon to Dragoon with this.
And why Valor over Empire?
I supposed to be playing Imperm actually, 2 Imperms and 1 Droplet, but I just feel like Droplet is better than the Imperm at the moment. Nobody don't play Imperm like that no more because of the I guess because of the Brave token stuff or whatever. I don't know why, but yeah, nobody play it. Now for my side deck, well, extra deck, sorry about that. I play the 2 masquerades. All you need to play is 2. Playing 3, that's just too much. This card is amazing against every combo deck. Dragon Links, base, anything that got something to do with combo. These 2 cards make their life annoying. They pay $1,200 for everything they do. And Dragon Link love to chain a lot of cards, so I played 2 Albions. He just here to just get pitched off Ice Jade. That's what he here for. But it was a time that I did use this effect, but I still brought out Ice Jade. I played 1 Lebellion and 1 Ice Jade. That's all you need to play, and it's because of him. This card could literally recycle this card if you want to, or you could abuse this card banish effect twice in 1 turn. I explained to y'all how y'all could do that. I played a 1 Queritus and a 1 Pro Stickian. This dude is good when you play against base and they complete their board except the Scythe Lock part. You can summon a Despia, Super Poly this, they Herald of the Arc Light off, and they DPE 9 times out of 10 to make this monster. And what he do, when he attack and destroy a monster, you burn, and he can special summon any extra deck monster from the graveyard on the main phase. This guy can summon Albaz from the deck, which is pretty good too. Then Big Daddy Chimera. You only need to play 1. Like I said, you summon this dude, it's game. Shouldn't be no ifs, ands, or buts. When it's back your turn, when they pass, GG. Then the Super Poly targets. 1 Mud Dragon, 1 Draco Stapelia, 1 Tritranium of them, just in case if I would have bumped into a deck that in a board on a lot of darks. 1 Enitool, the Conqueror Star. This card came up against that Scythe Lock player. Was able to get rid of his Baronade of Flora DPE. Then these 2 guys. Now I know y'all thinking like, why do I play these? Y'all gonna see exactly why. Cause y'all didn't see Fusion Destiny or Light Hex Seal or Red Eyes Fusion or any of that. As for the side deck, I played a 1 D-Barrier for the cross out. So just in case they D-Barrier me, cross out designated D-Barrier and negate the D-Barrier. I played a 1 Effect Veiler, so I only main deck 2, so pitting in the 3rd one will always work against base or any other deck. I side in the 2 Ghost Ogre because it's not always a guarantee you bump into the base deck.
Unless you know for sure what they're playing.
This the spice that I'm playing. Everybody play DPE in their extra deck or Dragoon. So what I'm gonna do is, when I see a big deck, I know it's gonna be the Scythe Lock, so I will hit Scythe. If I play against an average size deck, I'm still going to attempt to hit DPE, so that way I won't get Scythe Lock, because every deck can Scythe Lock these days. I don't got time for the Scythe Lock. I'd rather deal with Dragoon than deal with DPE. I play the 2 Token Collectors. Y'all know why, self-explanatory. Then I play the Zombie package, just in case I would have played against Flanderies today. Send this off Branded Fusion. Then when it's their turn, as soon as they summon a monster, you chain, activate Zombie World, and they pretty much out of there. They can't tribute.
That's broken.
And then I play the 3 Twin Twisters. It's got to be for the back row hate. I will change up a little bit of this because I do want to play Cosmic, just in case if I bump into one of those random rogue burn Mystic Mind players, I'll be able to defend myself when they got field barrier on the field.
Okay, pretty broken list. Any final thoughts?
The deck is busted. I've been waiting on this deck for a long time to get at full power. I was literally the first person at my locals at Emporium TCG to play Despias. I was playing Despia Invoke. That's the first deck that I was playing on terms when the new Despia stuff came out. I'm just happy we got our stuff. Branded Exile coming out in this set. That card is also busted, so this deck got endless potential. So yeah, I'm gonna just capitalize on anything that I can do with this deck.
All right, thanks for the profile, bro.
No problem.